Okay, all you need today is your mat. We are going to start out standing on the mat, and we will start with some roll downs just to get our bodies loosened up. So let's start with our feet parallel. The arms are going to go long down by your side. We're going to slowly bring the chin down to our chest. Just start to let everything hang. If you need to bend the knees a little bit on this first one, you can. Letting the arms go, letting the head go. And then you're going to scoop up through the belly and slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, scooping through that tummy, stacking the spine. The shoulders are going to roll back at the top, maybe straightening the legs a little bit more on this one. You're going to bring the chin down to your chest. We're going to roll down again, nice and slow. Let those arms hang, let the head hang. Let all of that tension run out of the neck, out of the top of the head. Coming all the way down, and then hollowing out your belly. Exhale, roll up. The longest exhale that you can give me right there. Then at the top, we will stack the spine, shoulders roll back one more. Chin down to chest, and then we slowly go down, letting those arms go, letting the head go. Everything releases down there. Take a deep breath in. And then you exhale, hollow out the belly, and we roll this up one vertebrae at a time. We're going to go ahead and roll down now, but then I'll meet you down at the mat. We're going to stay down this time. Those hands come down to the mat, and then let's come down onto all fours, holding here. I want you to round the back with an exhale like a cat. And then inhale, press the belly down towards the floor, lift the chest, lift the chin, and hold. Then you're going to exhale, round the back. That looks good. Rounding there like a cat. And then inhale, pressing that spine down towards the mat right there. Good. Exhale, rounding like a cat. And inhaling like a cow, pressing the belly down. Bring your spine back down into neutral and hold there. I just want you to tuck the pelvis under and then release the pelvis into neutral, finding that control. Tucking the pelvis under with an exhale. Inhale, release with control. So it's not that full cat, it's a very small motion. Exhale, just find that little tuck, and then inhale, releasing that. We're gonna sit back on our heels and then swing the legs around in front of you. You're going to go seated on your bottom, and those arms are going to reach out in front of you, keeping the knees and feet slightly separated, holding here. I want you to roll back just halfway. Just tuck the pelvis right there, deepen and hollow out through the belly, and then sit tall using the pelvis to do the work. So you're tucking the pelvis, tilting it just a little bit, not rolling all the way back, and then lengthening up through the spine. You're just tilting the pelvis, tucking it a little bit. Yes. And then lengthening up through the spine. Do two more there. You're just going to tuck the pelvis and then lengthen it up through the spine. Good. Again, tucking the pelvis and then lengthening up through the spine. Now let's make this movement bigger. So we're going to roll back halfway with an inhale. And then you're going to exhale, roll forwards, keeping your feet flat, then restack the spine at the top. You're going to roll down with an inhale, tucking and holding, and then exhale, roll forwards, and then restack the spine. Inhale, we're rolling back, holding here. Exhale, we're rolling forwards. You're going to roll back, hold right here. Take a little deep breath. Exhale, lift barely. Inhale, lower back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower back. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Give me 4 more. Use the breath. Find control. It's a very small range of motion. 1 more. You're going to hold here at the top, restack, and then extend your legs straight out in front of you. I want you to flex the feet back towards you. I want you to lift the arms all the way up. Find a big stretch right there. Keep flexing those feet and really elongate through your triceps. You're going to exhale, rotate. Inhale back up to the top. Rotate the other way. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Now don't judge it. But just make a note to yourself, is there one side that's easier to rotate to than the other? Exhale, flex those feet, rotate. Inhale, lift to the top. Exhale, we rotate. Inhale, we lift. One more to each side. Exhale, we rotate, flex the feet. Inhale, we lift. One more. Exhale, we rotate. Inhale, we lift. Reach the fingertips out in front of you, shoulders relaxed, point the toes. And then I want you just to hollow your belly out and roll down. We're gonna meet down on the mat. Once we get down to the mat, you're gonna bring your arms down, bend the knees, readjust on the mat as needed. Holding here, feet are parallel, knees parallel. I just want you to tuck your pelvis and then bring it back into neutral. Tuck the pelvis, exhale, imprint the spine, inhale back into neutral, one more. Tuck the pelvis, hold, bring it back into neutral. You're gonna tuck the pelvis, hold here, and then slowly peel the spine up, one vertebrae at a time, shoulders down and back, holding it at the top. Taking a big deep breath in, and then you exhale, roll back down, one vertebrae at a time, scooping through the stomach as you go back down. Again, tucking the pelvis and imprinting the spine, then lifting the hips up into the air and holding it at the top. Pressing down into the arms, and then scooping and rolling down one vertebrae at a time, all the way back down to the bottom and into neutral. Again, tucking the pelvis, lifting the hips into the air, holding this at the top, taking a big deep breath in. Then we exhale, we roll back down one vertebrae at a time, back down into neutral, and keep the arms where they are. Bring your right leg up to tabletop, bring your left leg up to tabletop. Take your right leg and tap the toes to the mat, slowly pull back up. Same leg. For 7, exhale, pull. 6, and we pull slowly. 5, press into the hands and the arms. Give me 3 more here. Very slow and controlled, simple movement, but you can make it more challenging by using the breath and the stability. At the top, we're gonna hold, switch legs. Left leg goes down, exhale, we pull. Inhale, we lower, exhale, pull. 3, and pull back up. 4, hinging at the hip, not just at the knee. Good. 6, give me 2 more. You're gonna keep the arms down, keep the head down, and do leg changes for 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do 8 more here. 8, 7. Feel that low belly fire up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring your legs up to tabletop, squeeze the knees together, and slide your arms out to a T, palms face up. Take your legs over to the right, hold them there. Exhale, pull the legs back to center. Taking the legs over to the left, holding them there. Exhale, pull to center. Take the legs over to the right again and hold. Exhale, pull to center. Legs go over to the left. We hold. Exhale, pull to center. We're going to take them over to the right, hold there. Extend the legs out at that diagonal. And then you're going to exhale, lift them all the way up to the top. Engage the legs and straighten them. Bend at the knee to tabletop, knees together over to the left. Extend the legs out. Exhale, lift the legs up to the top. Bend at the knee. Legs will go over to the right, hold, extend the legs out, hold there, lift to the top, and bend at the knee. Legs go over to the left, last one, extend the legs out, lift to the top, bend at the knee, set your right foot down, set the left foot down, interlace the hands behind your head, and then exhale, lift the chest. Inhale, lowering the chest. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lifting. Inhale, lowering down, using your breath. Good, lifting the chest, hold here. Reach around, grab the backs of your legs, pull yourself a little bit deeper into this, and then stay lifted. Hands go back behind your head, and then we lower down. Lifting the chest, hands reach around, grab the backs of the legs, pull yourself a little bit deeper into it. That's it, good. Hands go back behind your head, and then you lower. Lifting the chest and holding, reach around, grab the backs of the legs, pull into this just a little bit deeper. Hands go up behind your head, and then we lower. One more, we're gonna lift and hold, hands go back behind the legs, pull just a little bit deeper. We're gonna stay lifted, interlace your hands behind your head, and you're gonna exhale, rotate the upper body, inhale to center. Exhale, rotating, inhale to center. 6, and center. 5, and back to center. 4, here we go. 3, we're almost there. Give me 2 more. My abs are already on fire. 1 more. Back into the center. We're gonna reach and grab behind those legs 1 more time. Pull a little bit deeper into that fire, and then stay lifted. Hands go back behind your head, and we're gonna lower all the way down. We're gonna add a little bit of salt to the wound here. I want you to bring your legs up to tabletop, squeeze your knees together, reach the arms up towards the sky, and then lower them back over the head. Find a nice shoulder stretch. You're gonna exhale, lift the chest, press down into the hands. You're gonna inhale, lower back, reach the arms up over the head. You're gonna exhale, lift the chest. Press and reach into those fingertips. Inhale, lowering back. Excuse me. Exhale, lift and push. Inhale, lowering back. Exhale, lift and push. Extend the legs out. Breathe, inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhaling, feel that burn. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhale, turn your head to the right. Exhale, center. Inhale, turn your head to the left. Exhale, center. My abs are on fire, you guys. Inhale, look to the right. Exhale to center. Inhale, look to the left. Exhale, center. Breathe here in. And exhale, you're almost there. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Bend the knees in. We made it. Arms reach all the way back. Extend your right leg out on the mat. Extend the left leg. Squeeze the legs together. Palms face in towards one another. We're going to inhale, bring the chin to the chest. Exhale, we flow right into that roll up. Reach the arms out in front. Squeeze the legs. Inhale at the top. We exhale, we roll back down, scooping through the belly as you go down. You reach the arms up over your head. Keep going. Inhaling, chin to chest. Reach forward, squeeze the legs together, and reach the arms out in front of you. Hopefully those roll-ups have gotten a little bit better after all of this math that we've been doing. Rolling all the way down, reaching the arms back. Inhale, chin to chest, and then exhale. I'm still feeling that belly. Those abs are sore today. Reaching forwards, inhale. And then exhale, we roll back down. I want you to keep going, using your breath, flowing through it. Give me 3 more on your own. Just taking your time to kind of connect with the breath and the body. Let's all finish up 1 more of these. And once you finish that last one, I want you to meet me at the top of your mat. So you're gonna scoot forwards and then bend the knees into your chest. I want you to grab low onto the shins. You're gonna squeeze the legs together, pull them into your chest, kind of balancing on the bottom there. Let the elbows relax down, look down in between the knees, and just hold this right here. I want you to pull the knees in as tightly as you can. Make sure you're holding on down low, point the toes. Focusing on balance, feeling the abdominals engaged. You're gonna roll only onto the shoulder blades, and then you're gonna roll back up and find your balance again. You'll inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up and hold right there. You wanna hold at the top and find your breath. Find your balance. Inhale, go back. Exhale, come up. That looks good. Nice job, ladies. Inhale, you take it back. Exhale, we come up, we hold. Let's do one more. Inhale, taking it back. Exhale, coming up, holding here. Squeeze those knees in, find your balance. I want you to take your legs up to a tabletop position. Hold them there. Good, find control here. Now take the arms and reach them out onto the outsides of the legs, palms facing inwards, just letting that low belly do a little bit more work here today. And I want you to go down for 4 counts to your back. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Double leg stretch. Inhale, extend. Exhale, we circle. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull. 3, and pull. 4, squeeze those knees together. We're going to 8. We have 3 more. 3, and circle. Chest lifted, chin towards the chest. 1 more. Hands go over the top of one knee. Extend the opposite leg, and we switch. And we switch. Those abs are still on fire. Hang in there. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hands go up behind your head. We rotate with an exhale. Inhale through the center. Exhale, rotate. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Legs at tabletop. Reach the arms down by your side. Take a deep breath. Extend the legs out to 45 degrees for the roll over, or you can just hang here and lift the bottom up if you like. If you're going for the rollover, don't turn your head to the side. You're gonna roll over, press into the arms, take those legs up and over. You'll flex the feet, open to the width of your shoulders. Try to get low to the mat. Keep them flexed and then roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. I had somebody the other day tell me that they got this rollover during our online time together. Circle around, toes come together. Inhale to 90, exhale, that looks good. You can take it to just those little bottom pop-ups if needed. Flex the feet, open to the width of your shoulders. Feel that stretch there, it might be tight. Roll down. I need you to engage your quads heavily here. Press into the arms. I want you to roll down 1 vertebrae at a time. Scoop into the belly. Make it work to come down. Circle the legs back together. Inhale to 90. And then exhale, take the legs up and over. You're gonna flex the feet, open to the width of your shoulders, tap low, and then keep them flexed. That's how we're getting that stretch. Press into the palms. Circle the legs back together. 1 more. Inhale to 90 degrees. Exhale, go slow. Press into it. Take it for a few counts, up and over. Flex the feet, open to the width of the shoulders, tap the mat, roll down 1 vertebrae at a time, engaging the legs. And then circle back together and bend the knees in, hug them for just a minute, rock from side to side. Then extend the legs straight up in the air. Lift your chest, grab behind one leg super high, let the other leg come down, feather touch the mat, and then little double pulls. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch, pull, pull, and pull, pull. Take your time here. 1 more on each leg. Then we're gonna go to hamstring pull 2. That's just hands behind your head, but you keep the legs going. 7, you still have that little double bounce. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we rotate, hamstring pull 3. There's still a little double bounce there. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's pull those knees into our chest and take 3 breaths here. Grab a drink if you need one. Good. I'm gonna have you guys rock up and then come up onto your toes. And then press the heels down and fold yourself forwards. We're gonna slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time, just taking this in a little bit different direction here for a second. And then from there, I want you to turn around and face the opposite direction. So you should be lengthwise on your mat. Feet are parallel. Bring the chin down to your chest. We're gonna slowly roll down one vertebrae at a time. Those hands meet down at the mat, and then those hands are gonna walk out for 3 steps into a plank. 1, 2, 3. Hold here. You can drop to the knees on this first one if you like. Elbows come in for push-ups. 5 and push. 4 and push. 3, 2, 1 more. You're gonna hold this at the top. Lift the knees if they're down, lift the hips back into that pike and walk the hands back. 1, 2, 3. If it's a couple more steps in that 3, don't judge it. Just next time, work to get into that smaller number. Rolling up slowly, all the way up to the top. Shoulders roll back. We bring the chin down to the chest. Let the arms hang, let everything roll down. We're gonna come all the way down to the bottom, walk those hands out. 1, 2, 3. You can drop to the knees or stay on the toes, that's up to you. We're gonna go drop down for 5, exhale, push. Can you go lower? 4, elbows squeezing in. 3, puff up that upper back. 2, and 1. You're gonna lift the hips, walk back. 1, 2, 3, and we roll up. We're definitely going again. Bring the chin down. We roll down slowly, letting the arms go, letting the head go, and we walk this out. 1, 2, 3. Hold here or drop to the knees. We drop for 5. Exhale, push. 4, push. 3, 2, and 1. Lift the hips, walk the hands back. 1, 2, 3. Slowly roll up. Squeeze the legs there. Stack your spine. Shoulders down and back. Take a breath. We have another set. We're gonna go down, chin to chest. You should be breathing a little bit heavily here. Hands go down. We walk this out 3 steps, and we do 5 push-ups. Last set. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now you're gonna stay here, but lift up into that pike. Press the heels towards the floor. Take 3 breaths. Exhale out of the mouth, let all that stale air go. Think of lifting the hips a little bit higher. From here, you can walk your feet to your hands and end up on your bottom, or you can kind of just hop to your hands, cross over the ankles, and sit. Feet are gonna go parallel, and then we're gonna roll back down again, all the way down onto your back. Arms are gonna go down, feet and knees are parallel, a little bit closer together than usual. We're gonna tuck the pelvis, lift the hips into the air, hold this at the top. Scoop and roll back down. Just get yourself set up well. We'll do the bridge prep today. Tucking the pelvis and then lifting the hips into the air, holding this at the top. Take your right leg up to tabletop. You'll tap the toes to the mat. Exhale, pull. 7 and pull. 6, 5. Feel that other leg work hard. 3, press into those arms. 2, you'll set the foot down. We scoop and roll down. Once you reach the bottom, we're gonna tuck the pelvis and lift the hips into the air. Again, hold it at the top. Take your left leg up. Keep the knee bent. You tap the toe, exhale, pull. 7 and pull back. 6, keep pressing into those arms. 5, you guys look great. 4, 3, push through this, you can do this. 1 more, down. Then we scoop and roll back down, 1 vertebrae at a time. Reach the legs out, reach the arms up over your head, rolling up. Inhale, chin to chest, and then exhale, we roll up, squeezing those legs together. Flex your feet back towards you, and then take your feet the width of your shoulders. Reach the arms out in front of you, sit up against an imaginary wall, bring the chin down, head off of the wall, upper back off of the wall, mid back, lower back, reaching this forwards, not letting the head bury in between the shoulders. You're going to slowly roll back up against that imaginary wall. Now, flex your feet, take an assessment of the legs. Are they engaged? Squeeze your glutes, almost like you're trying to sit on hard rocks that are in the ocean. Bring your chin down. You're going to bring the shoulders off of the wall, the upper back, the mid back, the low back. Engage those legs heavily here, sitting on something solid. And then slowly roll up. Stack the spine, shoulders come down and back. Let's add on this next one. Bring the chin down to the chest. You're gonna roll forwards, come off of that imaginary wall. You're gonna hold this here. Now let's go into an extension, but flex your feet. You're gonna lift the arms up in line with the ears, extend your spine, reach those fingertips out into the air. Hold right there. Then you're gonna round the spine, shoulders away from the ears, and you're gonna slowly roll up one vertebrae at a time. Keep flexing those feet for me. Nice job. Bring the chin down. We're gonna roll forwards, rolling down, holding. Good. Then you're gonna lift the arms up in line with the ears, extend the spine, pulse the arms back for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then round forwards and roll up one vertebrae at a time. Squeeze your legs together, keep those arms elevated. Reach your arms out to a T, the palms face up. We're gonna exhale, rotate for that twist of the spine. Inhale back to center. Exhale, rotating, keep the chin right in line with the sternum. Inhale to center, palms are up, flex those feet. Exhale, you rotate. Inhale back into the center. Exhale, rotating. Inhaling to center. Exhale, we rotate, hold. Inhale to center, one more. Exhale, rotating. Inhale back to center, hold here, reach your arms forwards, point the toes, roll down just midway, hold right here, little pulses. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. Exhale, lift, inhale, lower. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. You're gonna roll all the way forwards. Find a little stretch right there. Sit tall one more time, flex your feet, and then lift the arms out to that T again, palms face up. You're gonna raise the arms up, changing that just a little bit. Really engage through the triceps, reach tall. Exhale, we rotate with the arms lifted. Inhale back into center. Exhale, rotating again, flexing the feet. Again, engaging your glutes, engage your quads, back to center. Exhale, rotating. Inhale to center. Exhale, rotate. Inhale to center. And then point the toes, reach the hands forwards. We're gonna roll down one vertebrae at a time. You're coming down to the mat again. Now you can always just do the roll over that we did earlier, or you can move on to control balance. It's definitely more challenging, and I don't want you to turn your head to the side to see the video. Just listen as we talk through it. So the legs are gonna come up to a tabletop position. You're gonna extend the legs out to 45 degrees, lift them, and we'll go into that rollover just as we did before. Now you can continue just coming back down through the rollover, or keep your feet back, flex them, reach your right arm back and grab onto a foot. Reach your left arm back and grab onto a foot. You're gonna use both hands, grabbing onto one foot, lift the other leg into the air. Keep looking at your quads, don't turn your head. You're gonna lower that leg down. You're gonna lift the other leg. Inhale, you lower. You're gonna lift the other leg with an exhale, squeeze, try to lift it as high as you can. Inhale, lower, you only have one more. You're gonna lift. You're gonna lower, you're gonna bring one arm down by your side, then the other arm down, flex the feet, open to the width of the shoulders, and then you roll down one vertebrae at a time. Circling the legs around, bring the chin to your chest and just kind of rock back and forth. Good, wherever you were, I'm sure that it felt good. You're going to rock up and come into a seated position with me. Bring your legs to a tabletop balancing. We're gonna go for open leg rocker. So you're going to bring the legs to tabletop first. Grab onto your shins so tight with those fingertips. Then I want you to take your legs the width of your shoulders and then hollow out through the belly, but open the chest. You're gonna roll back just onto the mid-back shoulder blades and then come back up and balance. You should have more strength in that low belly and the core as a whole right now, and these should go a little better than they did maybe a year ago. Come back up, find your balance and hold here. You're gonna rock back and come back up to the top. Let's do one more, and then I want you to meet me at the top and hold for a little balance here. Squeeze your legs together. Hold this, reach the arms out in front and hold for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. You can do this. Come on, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend those knees. Take a breath. Let's come on to our knees and let's face towards one another. Good. We're gonna start with the side kick. So I'm gonna bring my right hand down to the mat, my left leg out in the air. I'm gonna lift that left arm straight up, or I'm gonna bring it back behind my head. You pick. Flex your foot, bring it forwards. Exhale, exhale. Inhale, press it back, keep it lifted. Flex it forwards, keeping the pelvis still, bring it back. Finding your balance here in this kneeling position. Two more. Good, now you're gonna take that foot, set it down on the mat. The other foot is gonna kick out back behind it for the side bend. The arm lifts, you can do it on the forearm if needed. You're gonna lift the hips, round up and over, look down at the hand. Lift up to the top, you'll bend the knees, barely tap the mat, look at the knees, you'll lift back up and hold. Come up and over, stay in there with me, you've got this. Lift the arm up, bend the knees and tap. We lift. Good, you guys look great. Up and over. I definitely think we're stronger from all this mat. Lift and bend and tap. Let's do one more. Up and over. Good, we come back up to the top. We hold right here. I want you to take that leg down on the bottom, and I want you to come down onto your forearm, and then make it your elbow that's on the mat, and the other elbow comes up behind your head. Your legs are squeezing together here. You take the top foot, you flex it, bring it forwards, whoa, right? And you point and bring the leg back. Not letting anything move, you might be rolling around on that mat. Now, check it out, I'm just on the tip of my elbow on that bottom arm. I'm not actually all the way down on my side. This one is much harder to control than the one up on our knee. Good, keep going. Good, you guys still with me? Everybody okay? Good, we're gonna flip over onto our front supports. You'll come onto your hands, and then I want you to extend one leg back and hold there. Just stay here for a second. Press your heel away from you to where you're getting a stretch, but your shoulders can stay over your hands, so you might have to adjust. Then extend the other leg back without moving anything else, holding this strong and steady. You're gonna draw the right knee in, drag the foot on the mat, and push back. Switch legs, switch and push. 3, and push. 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're gonna go into an up stretch, pressing the heels towards the floor. And breathing. Good. Coming back down to the knees, I'm gonna face towards you again. Coming up, kneeling first and bringing your left hand down. And then your right leg extends, right arm comes up, hand behind the head or lifted. Flex the foot, bring the leg forwards with an exhale. Inhale, press the toe back. Exhale, bring it forwards. Inhale, push the toe back. 6, and press. Find stability here. Use your breath. Give me 2 more here. Once more. Good. Set that foot down at the front of the mat. Take your bottom foot out, extend it beneath it, behind it. Arm comes up. We lift up and over. Big arch here. Don't let the arm curve in front of the head. You're gonna come back up to the top, bend the knees, tap the bottom lightly, look at the knees. Lift up and hold. Lift up and over. You'll come up to the top, hold, bend the knees and tap. We lift up and over. Good, last one. Lift up and over. Find that big stretch for the obliques and the work at the same time. Up, bend the knees, come down, and then you come onto the elbow, the tip of the elbow, and the other hand comes behind your head. We're gonna keep flowing right through this. Squeeze your legs together, lift the top leg, flex the foot, bring it forwards, and point, bring the leg back. Now, I feel more stable on this side. You may have one side that has felt better than the other as well. That's very wobbly on my other side. Good. Pointing the toe. Good. Bring that leg all the way together. Come over onto the stomach, hold here. And then we're gonna start back again with those hands down, holding this, and then extending one leg back behind you, and then the other. Hold this. Now, we're gonna take the right leg, point it back behind us. Lift it 6 inches for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Toes down, switch legs. Lift, barely. 8, 7, barely moving. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. From here, you're gonna bend the elbows and lower all the way down to your belly. Reaching the arms back behind you. The palms are going to face in towards the legs. Squeeze those legs together, and we're going to inhale, lift the chest. Arms reach back. Exhale, we lower. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower down. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. I've got some good stuff coming up. Here we go. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, we lower. You're going to take your hands, interlace them on your low back, and lay the palms face up. Elbows are going to try to relax every time down towards the mat. So let them go. They may not touch the mat. That's okay. Just let them release. You're going to bend the knees here. Always keep them slightly lifted off the mat. You'll pump and go 1, 2, 3. You'll lift the chest, reach the arms back, reach the legs back. You'll bring the hands in, bring the legs in, keep the knees lifted. Let the arms relax. Pump 3, 2, 1. Then you lift. Your knees are lifted the whole time. Bring it in. Pump 3, 2, 1, and we lift. Bring it in. Pump 3, 2, 1, and we lift. You'll bring your hands in front of you in line with the chest, and then sit back into a rest position. But keep the knees together for this one, just to round out through the low back. That way we can get a stretch here. We're gonna come back forwards onto our stomachs for rocking prep. And I'll give you the option to go into the full rocking. I am not very good at that. So some of you might be better than me on this one. You're gonna bend your knees, grab onto your feet. You can always just grab onto one, or you can just reach the hands back if you need to, if the feet are not available today. Hold this, and we're going to inhale, lift, and kick the feet up into the air and lift the chest. Now it's really a kind of a press up of the toes, and then you exhale, lower down. You should get a big stretch on the front of the legs. Try to keep those knees close together. You're going to inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Now if you want to go into full rocking, you're going to be lifting here and then using the abdominals. Mine ends up looking more like I'm pecking like a chicken, but you might have a little bit more back extension than I do there. And then you'll lower down. Let's give our back some more love. Bend the knees, sit back into that rest position. Again, try to keep the knees together for this one. Take a big deep breath there, really rounding that low back. Let's go back onto our side. So let's go with that left forearm down. And I want you to take your feet out where the top foot is out in front, bottom foot is in back, and you just want you to lift up and hold for a side plank. Let's work on some of these holds here, gaining some strength and stillness. Just keep reaching the fingertips up towards the sky. Start to feel that burn through the bottom side on the obliques. Holding here. Good. Make sure that the top foot is in front on these. Just keep holding. Good. Come down from there. Take a deep breath. We're going to do one more set, but I'm going to add very small motion on the next one. So we're going to come back up into that hold on the forearm. Keep the arm extended. You're going to drop down just a little bit. Exhale, lift. 2 and lift. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. We're going to come down. You can even reach around to the feet for just a second if you like. We're going to stay on that same side, and I'm going to give you one more opportunity. You can just hold, or you can take it into a little circus trick of sorts. We'll come down onto the forearm. The top foot goes in front again, bottom foot in back. You just come up and you hold, but if you would like, you can elevate your top foot and just lift it and hold here. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come down. I feel like taking us into one more circus trick on this side. We can do this. Let's come back down onto the forearm. Top foot in front. You're either going to hold here. That may be enough. You might already be burning right here, and that's just fine. You can lift the leg and hold, or you can reach the arm up and over, and we'll pull in for 3 and extend, 2 and extend, and 1 and extend. We come down. I'm going to take my bottom foot out in front, making a little shape here with the legs like a mermaid. And we're going to turn into that opposite shin, just finding a stretch there. You might feel this in multiple places. Good. Hang in there with me. You're almost there. Let's take the legs around to the opposite side. So let's bring the forearm down on that right arm. Top foot is in front. And all we're going to do on this first one is just lift. And we're going to hold it for an extended period of time. You guys did great on the other side. Hang in there with me. Looks good. Just keep holding. Keep pressing into that knife edge of the feet. Try not to push on the bottom of your feet. I see that mistake a lot, but you're a lot stronger on that side edge. Let's hold for 8 more counts here. Start to feel those shakes. Good, we'll come down. I want you to take a big deep breath. We'll lift this time and we'll add a little bit of motion. So we'll come up and just hold, or you can add some dips with me. Down, exhale, lift. 7, 6, 5, 4. Feel the arms working too. Squeeze those inner thighs. 1 more, and then we come down. Nice job. Take a big deep breath. We're gonna come up and hold again. You can lift and just stay here and hold if you want to. It's your choice. Or you can take that top leg and elevate it, keeping it in line with the other leg. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring the foot down, come down. You can kind of bend towards the legs, just a quick little stretch here, not our full mermaid stretch. We're gonna go into that 4th level here. We'll go down onto the forearm. Make sure your shoulder is not past your elbow. That's gonna put too much load on the shoulder. Hold here, you'll lift. You can just hold, or you can elevate the leg, or you can add 3 pulls. 3, and reach. Yes, that's it. 1 more. Reach it all the way out, bring the foot down, and come down. Slide that bottom leg forwards to where it rests on the thigh. You're gonna rotate towards that opposite shin and just hold for a breath. Perfect. We're gonna rotate out of this. We're gonna extend the legs for one of my all-time favorites. Legs are gonna be long on the mat. And I want you to take your right leg and cross it over your left. Anybody know where I'm going with this? We're going to the boomerang this morning. So if you want to pause and watch, I'm gonna show you really fast. Whenever you come up and over, the switch happens right here. That way you don't have to turn your head while you are down on your back, okay? So right leg is over the top of the left. The arms reach forward, palms face inwards, hollow the belly. We're gonna slowly roll down and we're gonna turn ourselves into a little balancing boat. So you're just gonna lift the legs and hold right here for a balance, feel the shakes. Then you press the arms down, then you take it and roll over. You hold here. Once your legs are up and over, you're gonna switch the cross of your legs, and then you're gonna start to roll down. Don't come up too quick, go slow, and then you're gonna lift up into a teaser as you come through that boat pose. Hold here. You're gonna open the chest, reach the arms back behind you. Don't judge if it doesn't happen. Interlace, fold forwards, and keep your stretch. Then you're gonna circle the arms out in front of you. Now you have your left leg crossed over the top. Keep it there. We're gonna roll down. We're gonna turn into a little boat of sorts. We're gonna go up and over. We're gonna switch the cross of our legs. We're gonna roll back down. As we come down, we're gonna start to lift up into a teaser. The hands come forwards. You're gonna start to open the shoulders and chest, reach the hands back behind you, interlace, press them back, fold forwards, and lift the arms behind you, whatever that looks like for your body. Circle the arms up in front, hold. How are we doing? Everybody breathing hard? Arms reach forwards. Right leg is crossed over. We're gonna roll back. Come into that boat, kind of balance and rock, then roll it up and over. We're gonna switch the cross of our legs. We roll down, then we slowly come up into that teaser. We hold, reach the arms back behind you, interlace, press them back. We fold forwards, we lift the arms, circle them up and over. We have 1 more. We're gonna roll down, slowly come into the boat. We balance, we balance, we balance. We go down, up and over. Switch the cross of your legs. We roll down. Start to come up into that teaser, lift, hold this one for a little longer. Open the chest, reach back, interlace, Press the hands behind you, fold forwards. Woo! Find that stretch. Reach the arms out in front. Uncross the legs and bring the soles of your feet together. We're gonna fold forwards, bring the elbows in tight towards your waistline, and try to elongate through the spine here as you fold into this. Slowly rolling this up and then sitting with the legs crossed for just a moment. You can place the hands on the legs or you can place them in your lap and just take 5 nice long breaths here. Exhaling from deep down. Trying to let the shoulders fall deeper. Feel the breath from the belly. Remember what I've taught you, how to get that breath from deep down. Let's all take one breath together in unison. So breathe in through your nose. Big exhale out of your mouth, sigh it out. Good. We're gonna come forwards into an all fours position. And I want you to round the back into that cat position and hold. And press it down into a cow position, looking forwards. You can keep the eyes closed if you like. We're gonna round the back into cat, exhaling, inhaling into cow. One more time through, exhaling into cat, inhaling into cow. And then one challenge for you to finish with. Hands on the mat, extend your toes back and go into a plank. If you need to go to the knees, try to do it later. Try to hold it on the hands and the toes first. Then drop to the knees as needed, or drop to the forearms as needed once the arms and wrists tire out. But I want you to try to find strength here. This is a good way to build those blocks. Just keep breathing, fingertips wide, little tuck of the pelvis, engage your legs heavily. Take those long, slow breaths that you just did. Keep holding here. Ten more seconds. You can do this. Holding and breathing. You're going to lift the hips, press the chest towards the legs. Sigh out a big exhale. Then walk your hands to your feet. We're back right where we began today. See if your body feels any different. Maybe you're able to get closer to the ground. Maybe some of those aches and pains through the low back or shoulders or hamstrings have released a little bit. I want you to inhale at the bottom and then exhale, root down, hollow the belly and slowly roll up. Now be cautious, our head has been down for a little bit. You might get a little bit of the dizzies. Squeeze the glutes, shoulders down and back, shoulders roll back once. We bring the chin down to the chest and then we roll down here again, letting the arms go, letting the head hang. Just take note of how the body feels. Inhale, and then exhale, rolling up one vertebrae at a time, scooping through the belly as you come up, shoulders down, hem back, and then we roll them again. Inhale, chin to chest, and then exhale, we roll down to the mat for the last time today. Letting those hands go at the bottom. I want you to turn your head side to side, no to everything negative. Give me some shakes, yes to everything positive. Take an inhale at the bottom, and then exhale, round up through the spine, root down through the legs, and we roll up. At the top, roll the shoulders back 3 times. Good. Take one more deep breath at the top for me.